Well, good Monday morning to you. It's June 15th, and we hope you had a great weekend, and we thank you for joining us for Cincy Lifestyle this morning. Clyde?
Well, Mona, good morning. I hope you had a great weekend, too. It was once the clouds got out of the way, the temperature sure got nice.
They sure were. They were what I call perfect temperature days. I love it. I could sit outside, which was great. And you know what, Clyde, today is?
Well, I think I've heard it's Worldwide Giving Day.
You are right, Clyde. It is the Worldwide Day of Giving. And you know what? I love this because it started early for me. Someone gave to me yesterday, came to my door, thought it was UPS, but it was a wonderful woman from my church, and she brought me a loaf of, if you can see, of sourdough bread. Well, you can also tell that I've been eating a lot of it, but it's a loaf of sourdough bread with a wonderful note. So, and you know, and I just want to thank her. That was just a wonderful gift, you know, to show her love and to show me love from God. It was just her way of her way of just putting a smile on my face, and I just really enjoyed that. But there are, they say, three ways that you can, simple ways that you can participate in the Worldwide National Giving Day, or Worldwide Giving Day, whatever it is. You can give a stranger $10 and then hopefully talk to that stranger as well. You can volunteer. It doesn't have to be a long time, 30 minutes somewhere, and just volunteer. Or you can make a $10 donation to your favorite charity. Clyde, do you think you can do one of those three things today?
Yes, I'm going to say something kind to one of our floor crew members here. And it'll make him feel better, right, Dan?
There, I know.
Yeah, he's over there making that gagging look. Anyway, you know, but Mona, you're talking about giving, and everybody is kind of right now thinking about giving because Father's Day weekend is just around the corner. And you know, they say the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, if that holds true, then do we have the best way to show your appreciation for dear old Dad this Father's Day? Right now joining us are Chris Britt and Rachel Miller from Agave and Rye over there in Covington. Thank you both so much for talking to us this morning.
Good
morning.
Good morning. All right, so help us spoil the father figure in our lives with something delicious. What are you making for us today?
Well, we brought two tacos out to show you guys. We have the Good Wolf, and Rachel will hold these up with the camera. We rolled out a new menu after the pandemic, and these are two tacos that we added, the kind of variations of previous tacos we had on the menu. With the Good Wolf here, we have borracho beans, which is a refried bean, our pork carnitas, our house-made pineapple salsa, and cowboy candy, which is the candied jalapenos on top.
Okay, now we were talking earlier, and you said that you guys have really kind of overhauled your menu after the pandemic started and that sort of thing. So folks going will find some new stuff, such as.
Yeah, so we previously, before we went into the crazy times that we recently experienced, we had 14 epic tacos because that's what we're known about. So we added 6 more to get to a total of 20 epic tacos. And we also added a few not a taco options, such as tortas, which is a Mexican sandwich. We have a chicken one and a vegetarian one. Then I actually brought back pineapple salsa as a dip option as well. So the feedback's been overwhelmingly great. So we're super excited.
Well, we've been spending a little bit of time talking about the quote-unquote agave part. What about the rye part, the drinks? Because you're known for your drinks as well. What pairing suggestions do you have for these tacos?
So, of course, the perfect pairing for our epic tacos are epic margaritas. All of our juice for the margarita mix is fresh squeezed daily, our lime juice, orange juice, and of course our secrets that make our margarita mix absolutely epic and unique.
All right, that sounds great. Talk a little bit, if you would, please, about your operations now. Are you back to being fully open? You've been making some transitions you've talked about. How are those going?
Yeah, we're back to being open at all 4 of our locations. Obviously, we're still practicing the CDC recommendations of social distancing and everything they recommend restaurants do, and that's been going over very well. Staff's been receptive, you know, having to wear where the masks are not everyone's ideal situation, but they're working through it and making it feel less crazy to the guests as possible. We still want the guests to come in and get that epic experience, but still follow all the guidelines that are necessary. But it's been very successful, and I know here in Covington and up in our Liberty Center location and the other 2 locations in Kentucky, the communities have all been very supportive of us, and almost busy, if not more busy now than we were prior to everything happening with less tables.
Sure. Okay, so let's get folks to you right quick. What's the best way for people to check out your menu and maybe find one of your locations?
Absolutely. So the best way to access all of the information, including all of our locations and our epic menu, is to go to www.agaveandrye.com. That's AGAVEANDRYE.com. And you can access all the information there, including our epic menu. You can also place your orders online for curbside pickup there.
All right, that's real cool. Thank you guys for stopping by and talking to us this morning.
Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
You too. Mona?
With social interactions limited, the bond between humans and their pets are more important than ever. Plus, your pet can actually help you stay emotionally and mentally healthier. And now the American Heart Association is getting involved to encourage this bond. And right now I want to welcome Dr. Donna Arnett, the past president of the American Heart Association and dean at the University of Kentucky's College of Public Health. Thank you so much for talking to us, Dr. Arnett.
Well, thank you, Mona, for having me today.
Absolutely. All right, so tell us how pets can be good for our mental health.
They're helpful in so many different ways. You know, first of all, during this pandemic and all of the social distancing, they really help give us a sense of belonging, which reduces our stress. They also help us to stay active. We know that dog owners, for example, are more likely to reach the recommended levels of physical activity every day. And then finally, they help us reduce anxiety, you know, just being with our pet, that unconditional love they provide us. All of those things help reduce our stress and improve our mental health.
All right, well, the Heart Association has something called Best Friend Fridays. What is that?
Well, the Heart Association started this program called Healthy Bond for Life, thinking through the special bond we have with our pets. And Best Friend Friday was generated over a year ago, and it was intended to bring your dog to work every Friday as a way to recognize the positive influence pets have on work stress and work productivity. And now that we're in this midst of a pandemic and we're working from home, it's really to bring attention to all of the benefits that pets bring us, both physically and mentally.
All right, so talk us a little bit about the mental health issues that the American Heart Association is tackling.
You know, it's so important for the American Heart Association now in particular. We know that 2 out of 3 working individuals in America feels that stress is really a challenge for them at work. And 40% say that work gets in the way of them having a healthy life. And so by bringing attention to the special bond that pets bring to us and the help that they give us in reducing our risk for cardiovascular disease and improving our mental health, it really is to make that awareness known among the U.S. workforce.
All right, you know what? This is such a great news for pet owners. So where can people get more information on these or other issues?
So go to heart.org, Healthy Bond for Life. And if you're inclined, you can post to social media with hashtag Best Friend Friday to show us how your pet helps you de-stress.
All right, sounds good. Dr. Arnett, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thai yoga is an ancient healing modality that's flourishing in North America and might be a good remedy to heal the stress in your life. It combines yoga, massage, and meditation into one practice. Allie Martin went out to check out this practice at Tranquility Rising. Take a look.
I'm just getting into my Zen mode before I go into Tranquility Rising, a Thai yoga studio that is here to help you improve your holistic self and health. Okay, enough of that. Let's go check it out.
So, Ariel, we are in your studio right now. Tell us what Tranquility Rising is.
Tranquility Rising is a Thai yoga therapy space and also private yoga space. Most of the time we do a lot of Thai yoga therapy, and that's just moving through yoga assisted positions, acupressure, mindful rocking, gentle pressure, and really healing the body with the whole body.
So, this is such a holistic process. What does holistic mean to you?
Holistic means to me not just slapping like the holistic title on and just saying, yeah, this is holistic because it's alternative. That's not really true. Holistic to me is creating breath in the body both through movement and awareness in what we do both emotionally and physically. So when we can truly tap that mind, body, spirit connection and make sure we're taking care of your entire body and not just masking the problem.
Yeah. So, and why is what you do so important?
Yeah, I love what I do, and why I feel it's so important is because a lot of my clients are dealing with some type of trauma in their life. Whether it was from a physical trauma incident, like a car accident, or maybe they were overseas fighting, or whatever, maybe a sexual abuse, like some type of physical trauma, there are emotional connections that need to be severed.
Who would you say is a good candidate to come to Tranquility Rising?
Yeah, so I think there's two different good candidates. Someone that just really is looking for a really good body work. So someone who already sees a massage therapist on a regular basis, but they're not getting the results that they want. And then the other client is the person who has gone around and seen every alternative person that they can imagine: acupuncture, chiropractic, massage therapy, energy healing, like whatever your personal preference is and you're not seeing results. Those are the people that I love to work with because they come in and it's a completely new experience. They're actually pushing through a lot of things that might not have been addressed before in a completely unique way, and they're just blown away. They're like, whoa.
I've been missing out.
Yes, exactly. They're like, where have you been all my life? And I'm like, sorry.
Yeah, well,
I've only been here for 2 years.
This is a good point. So for those who are missing out, what is the best way that they can get in contact with you and set up an appointment with you?
Yeah, so my favorite thing for clients to do is go online to www.tranquilityrising.com. They can set up their appointment right then and there, see all my availability, and then obviously you can call or email, which is all on the Tranquility website.
I love it. I feel just calmer sitting here right now. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, we'll tell you about a free thinker during an age where women didn't have the right to vote. A Cincinnati-based author will tell us all about her book inspired by a real suffragist in American history. And then, let's see, if you're looking for a sleeker, cordless way of listening to music or conducting calls, we have you covered. We'll tell you all about this and more deals from our Morning Save ambassadors coming up right after the break. Keep it here.
The year 2020 marks 100 years since the ratification of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, giving women the right to vote. During the protests and movements leading up to that moment, there were a lot of fierce suffragists in our country, one of whom caught the attention of a local author here in present-day Cincinnati. So let's introduce you to Kimberly Hamlin, who wrote the book Free Thinker: Sex, Suffrage, and the Extraordinary Life of Helen Hamilton Gardner. Kimberly is with us now. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you so much, Clyde, for inviting me. It's really great to be here.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Can you give us kind of a thumbnail sketch of your book?
Yes, I'd be happy to. So, Helen Hamilton Gardner is perhaps the most interesting suffragist that no one's ever heard of. She spent a few years here in Cincinnati becoming a teacher. And then while she was working as a teacher in Sandusky, she had an affair with a married man who told her that he was divorced. She was just 23 and she was run out of town as a fallen woman. Her name was in the papers all across the state for this scandal. And rather than sort of slink away in shame, which was, the most common route for fallen women in the 1870s, she moved to New York City. She changed her name. She reinvented. She became one of the best known writers, speakers, and reformers in 19th century America. And then in the 20th century, she moved to D.C. She lived next door to the Speaker of the House, and she became what her colleagues in the suffrage movement called the most potent factor in getting the 19th Amendment through Congress. No one knew of her scandalous early life because she had changed her name. And when she died, she was the highest ranking woman in federal government and a national symbol of what it meant, finally, for women to be full citizens.
So what drew you to her in the first place?
Well, I loved that she pioneered her own life, that she was such a bold woman and she made a life for herself, an autonomous life, in a way that was really unthinkable. She had no role models for doing this, for living on your own, for supporting yourself, for changing your name, moving to a new city. She said that in her belief, women were self-respecting, self-directing human units with brains and bodies that are sacredly their own. That's how she lived her life, and she helped make it so that other women could live their lives in that way as well.
So you saw the broad spectrum of her life, but there had to have been a detail that really just kind of motivated you to tell this story. What stuck with you the most?
Well, the first time I knew I was going to write a book about her, I was at the Library of Congress looking through for some letters from her, and I came across a secret letter. It was written in code, and it was buried in a file in another woman's collection. So it was very much a needle in a haystack. And in the secret coded letter, Helen Hamilton Gardner details her life, the affair she had had, what it meant to her, and how she had struggled to become her own person. And it's rare to find a letter written in code in a secret file about an affair. So that was part of it. The other thing that really drew me to her is the mix of her radical ideas and her beautiful, charming personality. That's how she converted President Woodrow Wilson to the cause of suffrage. She didn't go in there and, beat him over the head with her ideas. She sent him apricots. She sent him charming letters. She had tea with his wife. And the next thing you know, Woodrow Wilson is the suffragists' most powerful ally in Washington, or really anywhere.
Who knew apricots, right? I mean, you just wouldn't have thought of that. So right quick, before time runs out on us here, tell us how folks can pick up a copy of your book, of this book or the others that you have out.
Great, thank you. Well, I've signed a bunch of copies that are available at Joseph Beth. So if you'd like a signed copy, you can call or order online. They do delivery, curbside pickup, or in-store. Free Thinker and my other book, From Eve to Evolution, is available anywhere books are sold. And you can find out more about me and my research. I also give a lot of talks on my website, KimberlyHamlin.com, or I'm on Twitter at Professor Hamlin.
Okay, Professor Hamlin, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mona?
Well, are you tired of spending so much time blow drying your hair only to have to style it after you're done? And maybe you're looking into some trendy shades to sport while protecting your eyes. Well, we've got some great deals on things that can help you with all of that. Take a look.
Hey everyone, Casey Mason here with MorningSave.com lifestyle expert Callie Moore to share some early bird bargains. All right, what amazing deals do you have for us today, Callie?
Hey Casey, we have got some great products for you up to 90% off. All right, first is the Air 2 True wireless earbuds with wireless charging pad and case. These earbuds pair together for true wireless stereo sound using the latest Bluetooth technology. It also comes with a wireless charging pad that allows you to charge your earbuds, case, and your phone.
I love it. What's the deal for this one?
Well, these usually cost up to $150, but at Morning Save, they're only $29 for an 81% savings. right, next, this Infinity Gold Blower Brush Hair Dryer and Styler combines the powerful airflow of a dryer with the smoothing benefit of a brush. It smooths and styles your hair up to 80% faster, leaving your locks ultra smooth and silky.
Great, and what's the deal for this one?
Well, this sells for as much as $300, but at Morning Save, it's only $29. That's an incredible 90% discount. All right, with summer here, these Kate Spade designer sunglasses are a must-have. They have 100% UV protection and come with a hard case and cleaning cloth.
I love it. Now, this is one of my favorite brands, so I love that it comes in all these different shapes and styles.
Yes, there's definitely something for everyone. These can be up to $140 to $180, but Morning Save has them for $49. What a steal that is, saving you 73%. Now, finally, we have the Contour RX Neck Rescue Neck Lifting Strips, developed to improve the appearance of your neckline. Each strip works to improve the contour of your neck, taking years off of your appearance.
Awesome. I know so many women that would absolutely love these.
Yes, definitely. Now, this 30-pack is normally as high as $40, but MorningSave.com's deal is only $15, saving you 63%.
Awesome, Kelly. Thank you so much for giving us the inside track on these early bird bargains. Now, be sure to head to MorningSave.com for these and other exclusive deals. All products are shipped directly from a U.S. warehouse.
Well, that's Cincy Lifestyle for Monday, June 15th. Remember, if you know a unique local business or product we should feature, email us at cincylifestyle@wcpo.com. Give us a call, 513-852-4032, or connect with us on all of those social media platforms you see right there on your screen. Make it a great day.
Thanks for watching our video. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, make it a great day.